Ooh, Lord. Hey, before I start, let me get this on out the way. Let me say this. My dad made a bet that I was going to not stick to the script. And he was already right. I didn't stick to it from the beginning. So you're right, Daddy. Thank you. All right, man. Wow. I really can't believe this, man. And I'm just so blessed to be able to stand here in front of all of you, honored as one of the greatest basketball players ever. First, I want to thank God, because without him, none of this would be possible. He has shown me time and time again what miracles look like even before I was formed. When my mother lost 7 children, and he allowed me to bring sunshine into her life. Pops, Mom, I am an extension of you. I always have, and I always will be. You instilled in me a faith in God and a belief in myself that has made me who I am. Pops, when I was 10, I said, I know I can be the #1 pick in the NBA draft, and you believed in me as much as I did, but you wanted me to commit to it. I wrote down my goals and I placed them above my bed along with my cross, and you helped me work to achieve those goals day after day. Look at how life works. Pops, Mom, your son is in the Hall of Fame. And I'm able to be walked out here by some of the greatest NBA legends ever. So first I want to shout out to the Chief. The Chief, my grandma used to love the Chief. So I want to give you a shout out for walking me out. You also, my first year in the league, we went down to IMG and you was one of my biggest inspirations, so thank you. Shout out to Bill Russell, may he rest in peace. This year marks 50 years since his enshrinement. Your book, Russell Rules, allowed me to understand the game at a whole different level. That book taught me about leadership and the importance of staying committed to my goals. Also, rest in peace to Kembe Mutombo, one of the greatest defenders and shot blockers ever. No, no, no! You motivated me to challenge and battle for every shot, so thank you. Kareem, I wish you could be here because you are my GOAT. You are the only player in NBA history to have 2 Hall of Fame careers, one as Lou Alcindor and the other as Kareem. I'm gonna get me a new name and come back and play, y'all, remember that. Dennis Rodman, I know you couldn't make it here today, but you're one of my favorite players all time and the greatest rebounder ever. Watching you help me lead the league in 5 times and made sure every time I dominated the glass. Dominique, seeing you here at my first high school game made me believe that my NBA career and my dream was at reach. So thank you for inspiring me. Patrick Ewing, not only were you my coach, but you was my mentor in Orlando. In every game I wanted to win so I could just walk around and do like this. Yeah, there we go. Just being in your presence pushed me to want to be a great center, knowing that I was being coached by one of the greatest centers of all time. Shaq. We did not always see eye to eye, but in hindsight, I believe it was just sibling rivalries. We are brothers in this fraternity of basketball, and sometimes brothers fight over the stupidest stuff. I really blame Soulja Boy, y'all. He was, but I just want y'all to know that the 2 original Superman is in the building today, and it's an honor to have you walk me out into this arena of greatness. My hoop dreams began with nothing more than a basketball in my imaginations. Me and my brother, we didn't have a basket. It was just me and him in the street doing the shaking game while my sister was trying to cook some ramen noodles and bologna, telling us to come inside and eat, Dwight. That game helped me to become a great defender and a complete player. Some people don't know this, but I was a 5'9" point guard until I broke my leg. That's why they say break a leg. But I knew early on that my talent would not take me that far. So that's why I was up out of bed every morning at 4 a.m. working on my greatness. So I want to give a shout out to Corey McCray if he's in here. He was on the track with me and my pops every day. Dion Glover and Big Ant for coming from the strip club straight to the gym to help me work out. So I appreciate y'all too, wherever y'all at. Dion, you still smell like a little Hennessy, but thank you. I'm sorry, I love y'all. Because of this, I was growing as a person, but also as a player. So I want to give a shout out to the people who helped me out during this time. My church, Fellowship of Faith Christian International Church in East Point, Georgia. My school, Southwest Atlanta Christian Academy, which I attended from kindergarten, y'all, all the way into my senior year. Go Warriors. I want to give a big thank you to Pastor Wayne C. Thompson and Geraldine Thompson for believing in us and instilling faith in us every day. I still hear your voice, Sister Jerry, saying, be great and walk in greatness, reminding me to be great in everything that I do. Shout out to Coach Courtney Brooks. I know you in the building. I seen those braids. You're getting some hang time, so thank you. Thought you was going to be bald like me and my pops. Pops, I love you. Your warrior workouts helped me get into the NBA. I want to shout out Wallace Prather. May you rest in peace, the originator of the Atlanta Celtics, who helped me attain my goal to become the #1 player in the nation. I was that little engine that could. That was my favorite book and my greatest inspiration. Like that little engine that could, I used to repeat to myself, I think I can. Eventually it became, I know I can. And in 2004, I heard my name called as the #1 pick in the draft. Just as I wrote it down when I was 10. But the roller coaster was just beginning. Here I was, a young man, 18-year-old, a small town, a small church, and suddenly, now I'm playing in the NBA. I'm the face of a franchise, and I'm playing in front of the whole world. And I'm facing legends like Shaquille O'Neal and Kevin Garnett. These are my favorite players growing up. Imagine playing against KG and you getting a fight in one of your first games. One of these many learning lessons that I had in those early days of my career. Stan Van Gundy, I don't know if you're here. Is he here? There you go. Oh, man. Y'all know I got to do it later, but hey, Stan, I just want to say because of you, I am in the Hall of Fame. And as I've said before, there is no Dwight Howard without Stan Van Gundy. You taught me what it means to stay ready. I still remember in the playoffs, you had us doing plays for guys that never even got in the game. And I remember you saying, listen, you never know. You never know. I mean, listen. But you was right, Stan. In basketball and in life, you gotta stay ready. Y'all look crazy. All right, that's the last one, Stan. That's it. I also owe a lot to my teammates, especially my vets who helped me out when I first started. Stacey Ogman, Tony Battie, Steve Francis, Katino Mobley, and Keon Doolin, just to name a few. A big thanks to my teammates on the Magic team that we reached in 2009. Jameer Nelson, Rashard Lewis, Hito Turkoglu, Rayford Alston, Marcin Gortat, Michael Petras, and the rest of the squad. That was a magical run. Most of all, I owe a lot to the game of basketball. Because of basketball, my life has been an amazing journey. I've been blessed to go places around the world that I never would have imagined. Thanks to basketball, I've been able to see the world at a whole different angle. This sport has changed my reality and it's opened up doors, allowing me to make connections, globally. Shout out to Taiwan. Even to the point of starting my own basketball league. My basketball travels took me to Beijing in 2008 as I was a part of the Olympic team. I want to give a shout out to all my teammates from the Redeem team for making it possible to call myself a gold medalist. Squeeze I love you, Boos. My basketball travels took me to Los Angeles, the last stop of my NBA journey. So I want to give a shout out. Uh-oh. Did I wake up a monster in here? Laker Nation in the building. Okay. Shout out to Dr. Bus and the Bus family and the Rambis family for always supporting me. Okay. Thank you. Oh, LeBron is here. Oh, LeBron James in the building. All right, thank you for coming, Bronny. Thank you to all my 2020 Lakers teammates for making it possible to call myself a champion. Thank you to the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame for accepting me into the basketball heaven and making it possible to call myself a Hall of Famer. Yes, this journey has not been easy. I've been through many storms on and off the court, but I've never allowed those to wash me out. Instead, I kept smiling and shining bright because I knew it would only rain for so long. And I've never forgotten how blessed I am. My journey continues not to be a Hall of Fame basketball player, but a Hall of Fame person. I want to give a shout out to my kids, Braden and Layla, my twins, Jay and Trey, my rock and my faith, and David, my baby boy. I love you, boy. Shout out to my wife, Amber Rose. Not the one with the tattoos, y'all. Not that one. People were saying that earlier. I just want to make sure, not her. Right. I love you, and I'm truly blessed to have you a part of my life. Woo, Lord. As I strive to be a Hall of Fame in everything I do, I leave you guys with this. This is your universe. This is your one song. How do you want your song to sound when people hear it? Will they want to throw it out or run it back? And remember, you only die once, but you live every day. Thank you, and God bless you all.